Let's talk about the men's contest against Serbia a little bit more here. We just chopped it up in our Roku only briefly before we finished up hour 2. You were not nervous? 13-point deficit entering the fourth quarter against Serbia, and Jokic doing his Jokic things, and a lot of the Serbs were not missing. They were killing it.
Lights out.
I'm cool with this.
You were not nervous at all?
No, because Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, there was just a point where I was just like, these guys are not losing this game, and I would have been far more shocked had they lost. That's just me personally, after years of watching basketball, looking at Steph, looking at LeBron, looking at KD, the way Embiid was playing.
Embiid was playing, but Embiid was playing well.
They weren't defending.
They weren't.
They couldn't get around screens, and the switches were off. And Serbia couldn't miss.
They didn't. And it's Jokic out there.
Even though Jokic had, he got in foul trouble. He got 2 really early in the first quarter, and then kind of had 4 late. In international basketball, 5 you're out, and so he was kind of playing, flirting with disaster there for the whole fourth quarter.
Did you see at one point Carmelo was sitting courtside, telling Durant to ISO, and Durant ISO'd up, and he made it.
Embiid to get out of the Melo was down there.
Melo was waving him off.
Melo was really coaching yesterday
because all hands were on deck, pal.
Because he
needed to, because one guy wasn't.
Because Olympic Melo is up there with prime
Get
Jordan.
Get over the whole Tatum thing, man. Get over it.
Kerr wasn't great. You're playing guys who aren't effective, so why not? Ant was terrible. Kevin Durant was rough until the second half.
Yeah, he didn't start.
Same with Devin Booker. Couldn't hit the broadside of a barn until he had a big 3 late.
I like the fact that he's just and everyone has to understand it. We're tightening the rotation. LeBron's finishing, Curry's finishing, Durant's finishing, Embiid is finishing.
Tighten the rotation.
And he chose Booker in the fourth quarter. Absolutely, you're tightening the rotation.
The thing is, and Charles Barkley made this point that others kind of took issue with, but he's right. Any sub you bring in is better than any player on the team you're playing. So I don't buy this whole tighten the rotation issue.
I understand. I see what you're saying there, and what Charles would be saying. I was nervous. I'll tell you that.
I for sure thought they were losing.
Like I said, maybe it's me. The way Steph was going, I was just when it comes down, they're going to lock these guys down.
But eventually the go-ahead basket from Curry rattled in and out and got in.
Yeah.
That's the way stuff was going.
Embiid was awesome. Maybe the best he's looked in a big game of high stakes.
Great.
He had the block. He had the dunk on the
LeBron
baseline.
on the break, too.
LeBron had the tying hoop. Durant, obviously, the greatest Olympic player we've ever had.
That's what I said before, and you were giving me the whole Syracuse Carmelo thing.
Well, Melo, the argument is definitely to be made. And Melo was that dude in the Olympics. Please don't ever forget
NBA
that.
Twitter yesterday was calling for LaMelo to kind of Superman, reveal the jersey and come out and play. But
the fact that he was yelling from the baseline for Embiid to clear out, so KD, you're right. He was into it. Everybody was into it.
It was fun. It was a really hype game.
There you go. Now it's France in the final.
The gold medal game, and people were pointing out it's going to be on 8, 10, 24, which is all 3 of Kobe's numbers. He wore 10 for Team USA. And
maybe I just have more pride in Team USA ball than you guys do when you're thinking that we're going to lose.
TJ, I think you're just an eternal optimist, and you see the light. I saw a 17-point deficit and thought, this is a wrap.
13 points with 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes. These quarters they're not 12.
No, they're 10. You don't have enough time.
I know.
To really make a comeback.
I know.
You got to look at the 2-man pressure bust pipes. These guys, I understand what basketball in Serbia, it's big time and all that.
It's Jokic, too.
This is...
Well, look, you say that, and I got a stat for you. They were lights out from 3, 0 of 10 in the fourth quarter from 3.
Well, because they buckled down.
Yeah,
they fought through picks. They
missed some wide open ones
because things got tight, and you know what happens when things get tight.
Didn't Dwayne Wade at one point scream out knuckleball for one open three?
Dwayne's been great. By the way,
shout out Noah Eagle and Dwayne Wade. They have been awesome and really great to listen to. We obviously knew that Noah Eagle is a rising star in our world, but I've been really impressed with Dwayne Wade. He's been really fun to listen to.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been great. Gold medal game this weekend.
Bogdanovich balled too. He was on a mission. Somebody talked about his mom or something. He was great. He was heated.
It was a fun game.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.